Yo, it's me Skippy. Today's day 2. This video is all about sharing the experience and documenting what is happening around in this crisis, and also bringing awareness to what can you do, or rather what can we all do. I've worked in the medical industry for almost 3 years professionally and was studying for my BSN degree for a good probably 6 years. Pretty much kind of know the medical industry. Lots to learn still though. Before I start with everything, I just want to discuss this quick topic. There's so many things that we have to comply, but it's very simple. There's washing your hands. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll show you guys how to wash hands properly. Wearing the mask, immunity. And there's this thing that's all over the news that's called social distancing. I'll just hit 3 main points of the social distancing because there's just so much blah 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 to it, but I think this is like the main important stuff. The social distancing is when we have to be a little bit far apart than being so close, and to avoid social events, crowds. Gatherings is okay, but not as much as 10 people. It's very important to know that because of these 3 reasons. First reason is, obviously, it's because you could catch it. You don't want to catch this virus. There's a lot of statistics saying that the most susceptible people are the autoimmune people who their immune systems are down, people with already have a disease, cancer, especially HIV. Their immune systems are always down. They're very susceptible. We have to not panic here, okay? It's good to be aware. Knowledge is power. There's also age risk groups, and your symptoms are asymptomatic. Asymptomatic means there's no symptoms. You carry the virus. Now that comes to number 2. We can actually be carriers. And when we are carriers, we can harm other people. And that's the very not good part. Especially when we go out, for example, and then when we come back home, let's say our parents are there, our grandparents are there. So we're also carrying it, and let's say we have it or not, we still could carry it, and if we breathe, if we cough, if we sneeze, they're the ones who could catch it just through those little actions. It's really good to be aware of that. If you don't really need to go to a gathering, you don't have to. Just stay home, learn something new. This is like a great advantage to learn something new. There's freaking Google out there. Just search something up and learn. And then you could do it. Share it on social media. The beauty of social media. Tag me, by the way. I want to see it. And number 3, this social distancing, social isolation, all that stuff, this could help with prevention of the spread, since this is airborne droplet kind of a virus. So that's tricky. Now, this is what's happening in Manila.
Yo. So it's the second day of the lockdown here in Manila. President is about to declare that the entire island of Luzon will be placed on quarantine. New announcement of this enhanced quarantine is to restrict movement of people, especially with regard to public utility vehicles. Despite many establishments already closing, the government assured that banks would still be functioning. As a significant number of foot traffic here is reduced. I'm going to the grocery right now because people keep telling me not to panic.
Don't panic, John.
How can you not panic in a situation like this?
I said don't panic.
Where food is the essential.
Hindi ka rin magpanik.
My God. So this is what's happening here right now in Manila. Last minute panic buying. Hello, John here again, Skippy's friend here in Manila. On a usual day, I would close my windows because when I read, rather when I study, I really find it very noisy and I can't focus on a regular evening. But at this time, it's so quiet. The curfew right now here in Manila is already being imposed, and a few minutes ago I heard sirens from the police telling people to go inside, not to stay outside. This is the second day. Let's just hope that everyone gets through this.
And we're back. You know, I kind of didn't really cover everything, but I feel like I covered most of everything. There's just so much that happened today and I can't really catch up with all of it, but I'm trying. I hope this video is helping, and I hope it's helping others. But you know what? Earlier this evening, I have to say, I kind of found something very beautiful. Despite all of the social isolation, social distancing and all that, especially there in Europe, I've seen these videos online that there's people playing the piano, playing the Titanic song in the piano, and then in another balcony there's someone playing the the saxophone, and they're just playing together. And then the other balconies, there's people just watching and enjoying. And after they finished playing, they all started clapping. Even I clapped at the end of the video, and it kind of got me tearing up because it's beautiful. This situation kind of has there's something good at it because it's kind of bringing us back together in a way. Also, when I was at home, I kind of spoke to my parents more, and it's kind of a nice feeling to catch up. And I have another friend who was buying food outside just for the sake of the safety of his parents there in California. If you think about it, it's kind of like a nice gesture. I think that's very beautiful in a way. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that there's still hope. Humanity still is bringing hope, and I feel like if we all just comply properly, be a little bit more aggressively proactive with what is needed to be done to have more control of the population and the spread of this virus, to have control, just very patience and discipline. It's gonna be difficult, but it's just part of the process, and the process is everything. This is just what we have now. There's still a lot of unknown fear, but I feel like we all need to just try together. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Skippy Gustilo. That man right there you saw is John Caldan Briones. And keep safe, everyone. Do as you can, and be curious, and keep creating. Till the next video. I think that was good. It's 2 o'clock. Okay. Let's just get it done. Done is better than perfect. Remember that, okay? I think that was pretty good.